Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik here again today to bring you another episode of Let's Play Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and you might notice I have the Laggy Chris hammer equipped and I am getting ready to repel the Ceadeaus. Now I managed to get two very good food skills. Ultra Lucky Cat often increases the number of reward items received at the end of a quest, and Feline Black Belt, which slows down stamina depletion when invading, blocking, etc. So great for a hammer user, and I think I wanted to go with the longsword, but I haven't shown much hammer, and I think I'm going to use the hammer for this one, even though it is a slightly harder quest, because it's an Elder Dragon. Terms: must bring Cha-Cha and Kayamba. I am perfectly fine with those terms. Those terms make goddamn sense to me. How many potions do I have? Did I bring potions? Not really. Yeah. Now let's actually cancel this quest very temporarily here. Waste of 500 bucks, but it doesn't matter. I need potions and mega potions and possibly a mega demon drug as well, just for the hell of it. So let's go combine manage items. Here is a demon drug. No, here's a demon drug. Yeah. And let's see if I can combine it with anything with a pale extract. And I think that's a mega demon drug. Yes, awesome. And I think that went into exactly the last slot. So let's remove items. Have an extra Mega Demon Drug here, which I'm going to take along with me. I don't need Trank Bombs. I don't think you can capture an older worm. But I don't mind bringing them with me. Let's see, I also need Mega Potions. Well done steaks are not going to hurt anyone. Well, except for maybe the Ceadeaus, but kind of in an indirect way. So let's bring around a couple of pink livers as well. And deposit some of the stuff I have with me. Apparently I just have way too much crap. I'm not sure if you're actually able to kill the Ceadeaus in this mission, but they want you to repel it. I think you can kill it if you do enough damage. But anytime you do this mission in the future, you can finish only one half, you can repel, and then you'll start at the killing area. So, that's an interesting little thing. So let's see if I can actually kill it. And to do that, I will go onto the urgent quest, Save Moga Village, repel a Ceadeaus. I don't want to cancel it again. Okay, lovely. So I have a Mega Demon Drug. I have a skill that my pants give me, and I forgot to mention this when I was last playing, but the pants actually give you a skill that drastically increases your defense after you're below 40% health. So it basically gives you a large defense boost when you're below 40% health. Oh, the Ceadeaus. This thing kind of scares the fuck out of me. Well, it would scare the fuck out of me if I was just swimming around and came across one in real life. I'd be like, Jesus Christ! Thing's way too big! So its weakest point is its beard, and the other reason I decided to go with a hammer is all its other points are very strong to everything other than impact damage. And also exhausting monsters is very, very useful. So, first of all, going to start giving pink livers out, like a boss. So, give one of those to Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha has it. Yes, he does, okay. And give one more of those. I still have two large barrel bombs. To Kayamba, so they level up faster. And of course, Cha-Cha will give me air, which is very important. Very impotent. Oh, and I forgot to get supply items. They give me a bunch, so kind of useful to get. Might as well get Nullberry. He can Dragon Blight you, which I forget what it does, but sounds pretty goddamn awful. Mini Whetstone, Paintball. Yeah, I'll paintball. You don't really need paintballs for this thing. It's kind of hard to lose track of, especially since there's the new targeting system. Oh god, I'm right underneath it. So for this first phase, he is just swimming, and he will barely pay attention to you. He will, like, kind of organically do damage to you while you try to do damage to him. So if you get in the way of his flippers or several other parts of his body, he will do damage to you. Just gonna try to attack his beard and his top here. He has several breakable parts. You can break his tail, you can break his horns, you can break his beard, and you can break his hood, so the top. But you cannot break his horns in the first phase of the battle. It is actually impossible. And breaking the beard will actually get him to rush to the second phase of the battle, which may sound like a bad thing, but is actually a ludicrously good thing. As you can tell, he's just kind of like doing damage to me without really even trying. Oh, and he's shaking me off. Kind of reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus, how this thing moves. just very slowly and deliberately, but still does damage to you. Let's move this way a bit. Best, oh, get out of the way! Oh, okay, that hurt a bit. I think I can hit it with at least the last shot here. No, I can't, unfortunately. I think probably best for me to actually charge this. 1, 2... Oh, I'm fully charged, actually. And one big hit up, and I'm hit by its flippers. Fortunately, Cha-Cha and Kayamba seem to be doing a fairly good job of actually keeping me nice and healthy here, because I'm not healing myself. I think you can also break its tail when it's like this, but like I said, if you break its beard, it will actually rush to the end of the area, which is really, really good because you have more time to actually fight it and do damage with... Well, you'll see. Ow! Okay. So let's get up here and get some damage done. Instead, trying to hit its beard as much as possible. It's going to attack me now. So this is actually a direct attack. That can hurt a lot. Ow. As you can see, it actually has one eye overgrown by its horn. I really think that's cool, actually. You can see its one little eye. Let's see if I can get a few hits in here on its beard. Nope, apparently not. It also has some like big beam attacks that really suck and that will water blight you quite badly. I'm not used to the... I think there's lower range on hammers than there used to be. No, I'm gonna just attack the hell out of its flipper, because why not? Do some extra damage here. But I do want to be attacking its beard more than anything. Ah, it's out of the way. Okay, just continue swimming forward to its face, dodging forward, especially if you have black belt like I do. Apparently I have hearing protection right now, so Cha-Cha was pretty good to me that way, and it's going to like try to flick me off here by doing some crazy acrobatics in the water. I guess synchronized swimming is more like it. You can't really do acrobatics underwater, but you can do synchronized swimming, but it's not really acrobatics. Can you do stunt swimming? Is there like a sport? Can somebody tell me in the comments if there's like a specific thing? Okay. Let's see if I can kind of dodge forward until I'm in its beard. No, no, that's backwards. That's backwards. Don't do it. That is not what I wanted. You'll be able to tell when its beard breaks. It's fairly obvious, by the way. As you can tell, there's like 3 main areas in this boss battle. Often for Elder Wyverns, there will be a special area that you fight them in. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if there is more than one Elder Dragon on in the offline mode, so this may be the only Elder Dragon we face. Well, I feel like a fool for that. I feel like a fool for that. Tail is not a safe place to be with this thing, so it is much better to go ahead and try to dash on forward. Would have been nice to get Swimmer for this as well, but I really wanted the Ultra Lucky Cat. And either way, I should be able to repel this thing, get out of the way of its flippers, and try to swim forward. There we go. Got some nice little attacks off, and managed to get a full combo off, and dodge the wrong way. Lovely. If I get right in front of him, I think he seems to notice me then. Wonder if that actually counted as hitting his beard. Ugh. Okay. Apparently just facing the wrong way altogether there. No, get out of the way! Oh, and that's the attack that I was talking about. Fortunately, I seem to have quite decent defense against him. But I am now water blighted. I could use a Nullberry, but I don't think it is important at this exact moment. More important just to down a first aid med or two. And he is going to charge me down a bit. If possible, it is always best to finish breaking the beard in this area. Let's see if I can signal Cha-Cha. I'll signal both of them because I don't know which one. And Cha-Cha will give me air. I said give me air, Cha-Cha. Yeah, there we go. So I just noticed that I was running out of air there for a second. Time to dodge forward and out of the way of his fins. I actually find the first part of this fight kind of boring if you don't have a strong enough weapon to get this done really fast. And I do not currently actually have a strong enough weapon, but I am using his direct weakness. He's weak against dragon, and he is weak against thunder. But I think he's actually slightly weaker against thunder, and he actually has dragon elemental attacks, but not many of them. So he didn't like that. I don't think I broke anything on him. Oh, Jesus. Don't eat me. Just ignore me while I do this. Yeah, I'm gonna give my hammer a quick sharpen here, and yes, it does make sense. I have spikes on my hammer. Come on, I can sharpen those. As you can see, this is why I didn't really need to paintball this guy. But when I get to the underwater runes, the fight will get a bit more exciting. Well, kind of. To be honest, this is always a slow fight, no matter how you play it, how you shake it, I guess. Let's see. Come on. Death, destroy, destruction. All those awful D words that start with D and have a negative connotation of sorts. Dismay, dire, dread. Dire dreadlocks? I don't know. Shut up. I can do what I want. Okay, its tail also does hit you quite often. Unfortunately, it did not manage to break its beard by Area 2. And it should be appearing any second now. Yep, there it goes. Apparently I just swam way faster than it over here. Doesn't make much sense considering it is a much better swimmer than I. I'm not sure why it rushed forward so much there. Have not broken its beard yet. Oh god. Oh, I like having something that can block. I originally beat this with the Undertaker, which is a dragon elemental lance that I have not been lucky enough to obtain because you get it from a rust shard, and it's just a really awesome lance. Because you can also do lots of charging damage in order to catch, or you can do lots of charges to catch up with it. So I can just charge forward here, get a few hits in, and I'm like right inside of its beard now. Hammer, you're supposed to be good at breaking things. Do it. Do it up. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't want to get hit by that. Do want to hit that. I know you want to hit that, hit that. Come on. I'm so close. I know I'm so close. Well, I don't know, but I think I'm so close. Like I said, you can break its horns, but you can only break them in the other area, and you get carves off of them if they break. Only one of the horns break, and that counts. You can't break the horns again after one horn breaks, unless you come back for a second time, like if it takes you 2 runs to actually get this thing damaged. I have no idea what I'm doing or where I am. Apparently he did not do a good job of actually knocking me off there. I can't wait for you to knock me off. In a fucking minute, I don't know. I should probably actually lock onto this thing. Oh, I am locked onto it. So if I press L right now, I will lock onto like center of mass with it in terms of camera angle. But it might not be best to actually do that with this monster because center of mass isn't usually where I'm aiming for. Come on, get... Oh, that looked like it was gonna hit. Okay, now I'm being pushed back quite far, really. Yeah, with my last run when I had the Undertaker, I got it fairly early, but when I had it, I could actually break the beard in the first area. So, just shows you how much better I am with Lance than with Hammer, I guess. I wonder if you can even inflict knockout on these things. Don't really know. I'd assume yes you can, but it might be really, really tough. And to be honest, I don't know what counts as this thing's head. I'm doing lots of damage though, getting lots of attacks in. And I am attacking its weakest area. Ow. Well, not ow, just water pressure, I guess. And it is flying into a wall. Kind of undermines your epicness a bit, Ceadeaus. Not as epic when you're flying directly into a wall. I don't know what's going on. Oh! Get away! Get away! Get away! Okay. Do not want to be hit by that. That actually does a fuck ton of damage. but I think they may have actually nerfed it a tiny bit, as it seems to do less than it used to. I'm really trying to break its beard right now. They may have also changed the fact that the beard is breakable in this phase of the fight. There we go. Got a few attacks off. It is really after me now. Like I said, if I signal A is what I want to do. Lovely. It's actually faster to do that than to use my touchpad, because my touchpad always kind of slips away from me. Ow. I just got chomped down on pretty bad. Hey, Cha-Cha. Didn't I signal you? The fuck is Cha-Cha? What the fuck are both of you guys doing? Okay, well, I'm gonna need to down myself a first aid med again, or two possibly. Cha-Cha, give me my fucking air. What the fuck's he doing? Okay, I may die because of Cha-Cha here. Okay, thank you, fucking Cha-Cha. What a dick. You are such a dick. Sunday is dickish. My hours are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Dearest, the shadows I live with are all dicks? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think this was the right choice of weapon. I think I should have gone with the longsword. If I'm gonna be honest with you, because I really could have increased its power. I could have gotten a lot of combos off on this thing. And probably been in red sharpness for like the whole time. Right on its beard. Been in red sharpness right on its beard. That isn't something you think you'd say very often. Should be able to still get the repel out though. Oh, it's actually breaking down. Oh, what? Where are we and what's going on? Ow. Okay. Well, let's get the first aid med back up. Okay, it's still just moving forward. Sometimes I get a bit disoriented in this huge underwater area. Yeah. So I don't exactly know what's going on. But that is perfectly natural when you are fighting in a 3D environment, so I'm all good with that. Maybe I need to do more of this. That didn't seem to work out too well. Come on. Now I'm not even trying to hit its beard, I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible. Might be a good or a bad idea, I don't really know. Down myself a regular potion now, onto actual potions. In the next area, it will start focusing its combat on me, or on Cha-Cha and Kayamba, I guess. Which will be a bit of a pain in the ass. Have I already broken its beard? Have I? No, I don't think so. I remember it being fairly obvious if I break its beard. Let's get a few more hits off. And a few more. Okay, now I'm over top of it. At least I'm not in the way of its... Yes, I'm in the way of its flippers. Fuck. Okay. Let's see. Straight forward now a couple of times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I don't care as long as I'm out of the way of the fucking fins. I hate those things. Because they always knock you back so far as well. Yeah. Like I said, out of the way of the fins. At least when he does that, it like knocks you away, but it doesn't knock you back like halfway down its length. Let's see, can I get it? Ah, this is one of the few fights that actually lasts the entire time. Oh, there we go. Beard finally broken. So as you can tell now, its hood is much more exposed. You can also break its tail and its hood during this phase, but my chances of that are pretty goddamn narrow. So here's the reason that I wasn't hitting it sometimes when it looked like I was hitting it. The beard is actually like a beard. Guess that was fairly obvious. Now it's swimming a lot faster, and it is swimming to the next area, which it is going to break for me. Lovely. Make sure I target this. I actually want to, if I can, get into this next area before it does, because there are 2 things. There are underwater ballistas, and there is the Dragonator in this area. both of which I kind of need if I'm going to try to actually beat it this run, which I don't think is going to happen. Come on. Ram it. Lovely. Let's see if I can get in first and head towards the underwater ballista at the very least. Yep, I got there. Now, suddenly there's going to be a cutscene, but I'm going to be swimming right towards the underwater ballista. And then cutscene will interrupt me, like, tiny bit. You know, it's taking a while to get in there, so... Oh, here we go. I'm not sure if I can still swim while it's in the cutscene, but I'm going to try anyways. I love that. I love its one eye and its other eye overgrown by the horn. I think that is so cool. And now it is a tiny bit angry. So I'm not sure if I... And I love the music here. I'm actually going to turn it up a bit. Turn it up a bit for you guys. There we go. So there are a couple things we want to do to it. First of all, we want to lead it to this big spike here. That is the Dragonator, and that is like our highest damage anything ever. So I'm going to try to get right on top of it and lead it there. So I can hit it with the Dragonator. Maybe even hit its horn with the Dragonator since it is currently lower than me. Where'd it go? Oh, it's in the process of fighting Kayamba. Okay, so I'm just waiting for it to approach. And you can see there's the big spikes. There's 3 of them. Now I can probably hit it in the face. Yes! And I got it directly. Now hit horns, make it go snap snap. That thing is loud as hell. Sorry about the volume on that. Now I didn't manage to hit its horn properly, but it is enraged. Which I guess is good, but not really. Now I think it's about time. I never downed my Mega Demon Drug, did I? Fuck. Okay, so I will down that a bit later. I should have actually downed that during the first phase. Now I want to search here as fast as possible for underwater ballista ammo before I get targeted by this thing. Gonna need to signal Cha-Cha for him to give me air. I actually also have some mini oxygen supplies. Fortunately, it doesn't seem too much to be after me at the moment. I think I'm going to have to actually use an oxygen supply instead of... Yeah, I'm just going to use that. Now I just want to switch over to the ballista ammo. I managed to get 7 out of 10 there. There's 2 locations where I can harvest ballista ammo, but generally the ballista will do a fuck ton more damage than me. I don't know if it's affected by Demon Drug, so I'm going to down the Demon Drug anyways, and just hope that it's affected by the Demon Drug. And eventually it will refocus on me, especially when I start pumping ballista rounds into it. Underwater ballistas? Why were these built as underwater ballistas? Was this town, or this rune, actually just meant to be underwater? Anyways. Not the point. Not a good thing to... There it is. Underwater ballista ammo. I used the wrong button for it. Oh, and he is directly after me. So you spend a lot of time going between the ballistas in this. I'm going to get a few hits off on it because it's an asshole and I have some demon drugs, so I'll probably do decent damage at least. Now hopefully Cha-Cha and Kayamba can actually distract it for a while. And that will also take some time, that thing that it was just doing. I should actually be getting a lot less stamina drain than I am currently, which kind of sucks. Instead of using the ballista, I accidentally went up to it and just tapped the wrong button. So we're going to go into aiming mode and find it, and the aiming's a bit tricky in this. And then it's the A button to fire, and I want to hit its horns if possible to try to break them off. Yep, 1 horn broken off. Now the rest of the ammo can just be unloaded into anywhere. Hopefully it's hood or its tail though in order to get the breaks. Oh, there we go. That was all hood and tail, so I'm doing very well. I can get the carves on that horn whenever. It does not disappear. Now I just want to gather the rest of the ballista ammo. Like I said, the ballistas are very strong here, so gather as much as you possibly can and keep trying to hit with the ballistas while you can. The Dragonator also gets ready. It takes a large amount of time to, but it will be ready eventually. Now it is directly after me, so I'm going to go ahead and fly over to the other area. That ballista stockpile is gone now, so I only have probably 10 more shots left with it. I think I can carve off the horn twice, which I'm going to do. Ceadeaus scale, and... Ow. And how about I carve off of that after I use a high potion? There is a shortcut to get back here from the health recovery large. Oh man, you are the best, Kayamba. I'm actually going to harvest this again. Crooked Horn, fairly important piece for a lot of the sets. Oh man, I'm so glad I have Ultra Lucky Cat for this. It more increases the number of rewards you get, like the total number. Like if you look at the number, it drops this many scales, this many other things. Damn, it's on top of me. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to stock up on this stuff because he's so big, he sometimes has a hard time actually observing you. Small advantage on your side. See, he just managed to miss me there with his tail. Now I'm inside of him. And he is... Oh, that could have been bad. That almost swiped me. So, underwater ballista. I want to actually change to the underwater ballista ammo, and I am being tossed around all over the place, and I'm full. So I'm going to switch to this underwater ballista. Hopefully he will be distracted here temporarily. No, guys, remind me when somebody tells me that the Dragonator's ready again, because that's important. I would use a well-done steak, but I can't. Can I use rations? Yes, I can use rations underwater. But I don't want to at the moment, because it's more important for me to get back to the underwater ballista. Where are you? Oh, you are right the fuck here. Okay, so I cannot actually aim at him at the moment at all, so time for me to get off and maybe just try to do some direct damage to him. Ow, that kind of hurts. Let's try charging my hammer and getting a big spinny thing off. No, he's just gonna charge right into me if I do that, apparently. Gotta get the stun away. I got to stun away. I've got to fly away. Okay, if I go to this ballista now, I cannot attack him. Have to try to make it to the other one, so let's down that ration that I said was so important. There we go, maxed out stamina again. Like I was saying, very important because, oh, look at how much stamina it takes to swim. Is that partially because I'm using a hammer, or am I bladed or something? I don't think I'm bladed. He can probably actually drain the rest of my health with one hit, so I'm going to down a Mega Potion here real quick. And I'm also going to call Cha-Cha to me, which is unfortunate because I don't want that many things focused my way, or 2 out of 3 targets focused in this direction. Oh, Jesus. Unfortunately, he can cover a lot of ground in one fell swoop, I'll call it. Ow. Got me with the horn. Try to get the fuck away from him. He is mostly a water creature. He's not like the Laggy Chris at all, by the way, if you're wondering if they're related. They are indeed not related. Let's get a few more hits in. I still have max sharpness. Unfortunately, I am just not doing enough damage here. I'm not sure what's going on, but I seem to be doing damage, so I'm happy with it at the moment. Okay, Dragonator time, apparently. Kayamba told me off about not using the Dragonator, so I have to somehow lure him down. I'm not sure if I can signal them to follow me or something, but I did get that oxygen after I talked to Cha-Cha, so that's always a good thing. Come on, guys. Come on. There's another gathering point down there. I remember it has something completely different in it. And now for something completely different. Now I just have to use this. Oh, what? I thought you told me the Dragonator was ready. apparently they were just bullshitting me. Hit him with the Dragonator again, my ass. So kind of just wasted my time. I'm hoping I can at least get the Repel off now. That was kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, he's after me, isn't he? Yep. But he is quite a distance away, so this should be effective. Let's attack, get as many attacks off as possible. The Ballista does a fuck ton of damage. You can actually get traits to upgrade. You can get skills that increase the amount of damage done by ballistas and by cannons in other fights. But you can always attack just using your own weapons. So don't worry about that, because now you know how I feel. If you want to get with my friends, are you for real? Well, if you want to get with me, are you for real? Now don't go wasting my precious time. Only 10 minutes left. I'm not sure if I've actually gotten the Repel off, but I'm hoping that I have. I do still have a few shots that I can grab off of here, which I will do. Underwater Ballista, I think I have 3? No, just the one. Ow, got that again. Time to down a high potion for myself. I'm just really hoping I don't fail this. Did get its horn. I did break its tail as well. I didn't notice that until now. I have not yet broken its hood, so I'm gonna try for that next. Have a few shots. Is the Dragonator by any chance actually ready now? Because that'd be nice. No, not yet. So let's try to get up and over it and get a few attacks off on its hood. Oh, I think I actually did break its hood there. Yes, I did. So I've broken every possible part of its body. I'm fairly certain. Ow. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Okay, what I want to do now is lure it lower on the map, just in case the Dragonator is ready once more within the life of this fight. So I'm going to go see what is in that pile of stuff down there. I could also use a Nullberry right now, which I think I will indeed do. I'm max oxygen, so I don't need that. But I do need my stamina to be up. I think this is just rations. I'll check it out. Mini oxygen supplies. But if I can get him to hang out just about right here, I can make sure that that he will be in range of the Dragonator once it actually is ready again. God, he moves around so much. How can something so big be so hard to hit? His beard is actually his weakest place, broken or not. So always good to actually attack the beard. Stay out of it! Okay. Always want to be staying out of that attack. Need to sharpen my weapon again. Thankfully I'm using Mega Demon Drug, so I should be doing a decent amount of damage. I think he's exhausted. I'm not sure if the Dragonator's ready yet. Sharpness is at maximum. Let's get some attacks in here. I think he's now enraged, judging by the fact that he just turned red. Yes, he is. And I have actually killed him, which is fucking awesome. So usually this is just a repel quest. I think, oh never mind, I've actually just repelled him. Well, that sucks. I'll have to do part 2 of the quest next time, but that's alright. I'm not sure if it's actually possible to kill him, but I know if you run out of time and you've done enough damage, he just repels, so I think that was supposed to be a kill. Can't be entirely sure, though. I will get the extra rewards for having Ultra Lucky Cat and for breaking all his parts, so that is very ultra lucky of me. Now, what I want is Elder Dragon Blood or Sapphires, or I'm not sure what type of gem you get for him. Dragonator was indeed ready again. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to inform you as well as it did in the last game when the Dragonator's ready. Man, Dragonator looks a lot more intense in this game, though. Gotta say. I've gotta say. So if you had extra time now and you didn't use all the Ballista shots, it would be a good time to actually go gather Ballista shots. But doesn't really matter. Anyone can see, it does not really matter to me. Oh, we get a little cutscene, look at that. Just to let you guys know, the game is nowhere near over, but they are going to play the entire credit sequence for us after this little cutscene. So I'm going to mute myself and let you watch the credit sequence, then take my rewards, and we will continue the Let's Play series. We're doing most of... oh, never mind. They aren't actually playing me the credits. They did last time, so I don't know what that's all about. Ceadeaus hide, Sunspire Jewel, an extra hide, Monster Bone Large, Aqua Glow Jewel, hide, fur, scale, and hide is what I get for that. So let's turn the volume way down now. Everyone's so big, moon in the water. Oh, apparently I just got like a ton of goddamn awards for that shit. All the awards. All the rewards? I don't know. Save the extended data. Are you going to play me the credits? Last time they just played me the entire credits before even giving me my quest reward. So I was kind of not psyched about it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time for this dialogue that's everywhere.